What's up guys, Andre here to talk about Mario Tennis Aces, because the Cat Mario show in Japan just showed off some more gameplay of the game, including some scenes or details we didn't know about before. So I thought it'd be fun to take a super casual look at the gameplay and just point out some stuff you might have missed. So think of it as a real-time analysis. Alright, so right off the bat, we get a more extended look at the opening scene for the game, where we can see the racket Lucien taking over Luigi's body, and a giant smoke monster appears and then takes over Waluigi and Wario as well. So yeah, it just looks to be an epic opening of the game. Pretty, we've seen most of this before, but again, it looks like a great classic Mario Tennis style opening. Next up, we get some scenes of the world map. Nothing too earth-shattering here, except there is one thing we had not known about before, and that's the fact that Mario can ride an airship through the water, which is a little bit weird considering it's an airship and it should be flying. So maybe it'll take off at some point, who knows. Now, this is something I actually had speculated about in an analysis I had never posted. I wish I had, because I could show you how right it was in hindsight. But yeah, we've already seen before how there's a tennis racket or a tennis match on an airship, and then we also saw multiple other airships in the background, so I theorized you could ride one around from one airship to the next, perhaps. And I don't know if that's exactly what's happening here, but clearly you will ride an airship around on the world map, so that's pretty cool. Moving on, we get another look at the train where it passes by the town, and I'll have a little bit more to say about both of these two scenes we just touched on a little bit later in the video. We get another look at the world map going into the match against DK. Yeah, we've seen all this before, pretty much. In fact, I played this. You've seen my own gameplay of this even, so this is all old news right here. However, what isn't old news is something coming up very soon. Yeah, here's a mirror scene, or mirror court in the mansion. We get a look at the Piranha Plant minigame again, which again I showed off myself in our preview video of the game. But here is something that is brand new: a match against a match against Spike in story mode on a new court we haven't seen before, or have we? As it turns out, based on the background details, it looks like it might be the same court as, or the same area at least, that the Piranha Plant Challenge we just took a look at takes place in. Now it is using the same net as the actual forest court we've seen, so I'm thinking this isn't necessarily a proper new court that you can play on. It's possible, who knows, but I think it might be exclusive to story mode and just be where this challenge and the Piranha Plant Challenge takes place. The Piranha Plant one taking place along the edge of this court somewhere. It's impossible to say they're exactly the same area, but they do share the same theme with the glowing mushrooms and the fogginess or whatever. It looks pretty cool regardless, and in this case it looks like the challenge is to return 20 balls spit from the Piranha Plants in the back of the court past Spike 20 times based on the number at the top of the screen. In addition, based on the 3 tennis ball icons in the top right of the screen, we're thinking that you'll lose one of those if Spike either returns the ball or maybe even misreturn the ball entirely. So basically you're allowed to mess up 3 times. Alright, next up we get a look at Mario taking on Shy Guys in the town. We've already seen this before as well. We get another look at the challenge in the mansion, with Lakitu on the side now acting as I don't know what he's acting as. Okay, now here's something new though, is we get a better look at, what might be 2 new rackets. I can't remember if they appeared before or not. I don't think they have, and in this next clip we can actually see what their names are that I translated. The second one is the wood racket, and the third one is the mirror racket. So clearly the mirror racket comes from the court we just saw, or that area, that region we just saw in the mansion. And the wood racket, I'm thinking might be from the airship level, based on the fact that we can, the airships or the ships are made of wood. And then we also see like a mechanical component that looks like with gears in the middle that might be from an airship, so that's my best guess for now. Now beyond the rackets though, if we go back in the footage a little bit to take a look at the full map, or more of the map, we can see a few new details that I haven't touched on before. For instance, we can see an area to the top right where there appears to be like a dock or something, and a level you can go into at the least. That might be where the airship is cruising through the water perhaps, and we saw that area too in the previous trailer, but again I never did the analysis for it. Beyond that though, we can also see the railroad will go along the top of the mountain there. We can see it happens like right above the starting area, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure that's something we realized originally. That's how interconnected everything is. And then just below that area, we can see an odd depression, or maybe a ledge rather, where I wouldn't be surprised if there's something waiting for you there. It's some kind of challenge or something, who knows. And yeah, finally we get another look at the Pedia Piranha boss fight, which we've already posted, again, a lengthy video clip on. So not too much more to say here, and finally it's going to wrap up with another look at this squid boss from Mario Sunshine, also Power Tennis. So yeah, there you have it guys, a quick look at all the new gameplay from the Cat Mario show. Mario Tennis Aces is looking truly great. I had a great time with it at the preview event as well as in the recent tournament demo. Hopefully you did too, and I can't wait to play more of this game and get my full review out there. And with that, thanks for watching, and of course stay tuned to GameXplain for lots more on Mario Tennis Aces and everything else Nintendo Switch as well. Catch you later, bye.